Hello friends, welcome to this session. I am Narsi and in this session I will explain a concept in arithmetic called average speed. This is one of the common concepts on which we get questions in every test and most of the exams. In my knowledge related to average speed, the basic concept is same, but the problems come in 4 different variations. The questions come in 4 different variations. The first type of a question comes like this. Let's say I am traveling from place A to place B. I am traveling from New York to Boston. The distance between place A and place B is 300 miles. For some reason, I traveled different distances at different speeds and by different modes. The first 50 miles I traveled by bicycle at a speed of 10 miles per hour. The next 200 miles I traveled by car at a speed of 50 miles per hour. The next 50 miles I took some other mode of transportation at a speed of 25 miles per hour. So as you can observe, there is a total distance of 300 miles that I have traveled, but I traveled this distance in 3 different ways. First 50 miles I traveled at a speed of 10 miles per hour. 200 miles I traveled at a speed of 50 miles per hour. Last 50 miles I traveled at a speed of 25 miles per hour. So I would like to know what is the average speed of this total journey. We all know what average means. We all know what mean means. So average speed, same thing is also called mean speed. So what does the mean mean? Hey, let's say I have $10 with me. My brother has $8 with him. My sister has $6. What's the mean amount of money we 3 have? Very simple. Add up all the 3 amounts. 24. Divide by the number of observations 3. So the mean amount of money that the 3 of you have is $8. How do we calculate mean? Sum of all observations divided by number of observations. Most students remember this. They follow the same thing. Hey, there are 3 different speeds that I have used or I have traveled. So some distance I traveled at 10 miles. Some distance I traveled at 50 miles. Some distance I traveled at 25 miles. So divide by 3, which is 85 divided by 3. So 28.3 miles per hour is my mean speed. No, this is wrong. When I say mean speed is not the mean of the 3 speeds. Then what is it? Irrespective of the problem that you are asked, whenever you are asked to calculate the mean speed or average speed of a certain journey, the rule is mean speed is always given by the rule total distance travelled divided by total time taken. Please remember this rule. Mean speed or average speed is total distance travelled by total time taken. I travelled from A to B. First 50 miles, I travelled at a speed of 10 miles per hour. At a speed of 10 miles per hour, 50 miles, how much time do I take? 50 divided with 10, so I took 5 hours. Next 200 kilometers, I travelled at a speed of 50 miles per hour. So 200 miles, I travel at a speed of 50 miles per hour. How much time do I take? I take 4 hours. The last 50 miles, I travel at a speed of 25 miles per hour. How much time do I take? 2 hours. So total distance travelled is 300 miles. Total time taken is 11 miles per hour. So total distance travelled is 300 miles. Total time taken is 11 hours. So mean speed is 300 by 11, 27.27 miles per hour, or approximately 27.3 miles per hour. Mean speed is always total distance by total time. If you added 10 plus 50 plus 25 by 3, you got 28.3. But actual mean speed is 27.3. So this is the first rule in average or mean speed. Different distances, I travel at different speeds. A mean speed is total distance travelled by total time taken. In mean speed, the second and the most popular model of problem that comes is the next method. I travel from A to B. While going, I go at a speed of 60 miles per hour. The return journey, I travel at a speed of 40 miles per hour. What is the mean speed of the total journey? Here, most people say, what a stupid question. While going, I am traveling at 60 miles per hour. Return journey, I am traveling at 40 miles per hour. So the mean speed is 60 plus 40 by 2, 50 miles per hour. No, it is not 50 miles per hour. The correct answer here is 48 miles per hour. Surprised? One direction I go at 60, return direction I come back at 40. How can it be anything other than 50? Because 60 plus 40 by 2 is 50. Here, whenever you are traveling a certain distance, one direction you are traveling at a speed of A miles per hour. Return journey you are traveling at a speed of B miles per hour. The mean speed is always 2AB by A plus B. One direction you go at a speed of A kilometers per hour. Return journey you come back at a speed of B kilometers per hour. Mean speed is 2AB by A plus B. So the mean speed is 2. While going I went at 60. Return I came back at 40. Divide with 60 plus 40, 100. So the answer is 48 miles per hour. Hey man, few minutes back you said mean speed is always total distance by total time. But again you are giving me some other rule 2ab by a plus b. Where did this 2ab by a plus b come? This 2ab by a plus b is a variation of total distance travelled by total time. So let's take this concept. Try to derive this rule. I am travelling from A to B. What is the distance from A to B? I do not know. So let's call it x miles. If A to B is x miles, obviously B to A also will be x miles. What is mean speed? Mean speed is total distance divided by total time. What's the total distance? I travelled x miles in one direction. Return also I travelled x miles. So total distance is 2x miles. What's the total time? X miles I travelled at a speed of a miles per hour. How many hours do I take? Distance by speed will give me time. X miles I travel at a speed of a miles per hour. So the time taken is x by a hours. Return journey I traveled at a speed of b miles per hour. So return journey I have taken x by b hours. What's the total time taken? X by a plus x by b. So let's understand this. So the mean speed is total distance by total time. So total distance is 2x. Total time is x by a plus x by b. Here let us change this into an understandable format. How do I add up x by a plus x by b? AB, I written xb plus xa, 2x divide with xb plus xa by ab. This form could be written in this way. In both these terms x is there. So I rewrite it as x multiplied with b plus a by ab. When I divide a number with a form that is in the fraction, it becomes multiplied with the inverse. So this form I could also write it as 2x into ab by x multiplied with b plus a. X and x got cancelled. So I got a form 2ab by a plus b. So whenever I am talking about mean speed, one direction I go at one speed, return direction the same distance I travel at another speed, mean speed of the total journey is 2ab by a plus b. It is a variation of total distance by total time. The same problem sometimes is asked in another way. I travel from A to B. Half the distance I travel at a speed of 60 miles per hour. Remaining half the distance I travel at a speed of 40 miles per hour. What is the mean speed of this total journey? If you are told half the distance I travelled at a particular speed, remaining half of the distance I travelled at another speed, in this also mean speed is 2ab by a plus b. Why? Half the distance. What is half the distance? Let us call it x miles. Remaining half of the distance also will be x miles. What's the total distance? 2x. What's the total time? X by 60 plus x by 40. So it's exactly the previous problem. Same thing you will get 2ab by a plus b. The fourth variation you will get in calculating the mean speed is, you are given a question, you are told that I travel from A to B. Half the time I travel at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Remaining half of the time I travel at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. What is the mean speed of the total journey? When I travel half the time at one speed, remaining half of the time at another speed, let us say half the time I travelled at a miles per hour, remaining half the time I travelled at b miles per hour, then average speed or mean speed is always a plus b by 2. The mean speed is a plus b by 2, which is 60 plus 40 by 2 or 50. Why? Where did this a plus b by 2 come? This is also a variation of total distance by total time. What is mean speed? Total distance travelled by total time. What is the total distance? I do not know. What is the time taken? I said half the distance, half the time I took some speed, remaining half of the time I took some speed. So half the time, let us call it as x hours. Obviously, remaining half of the time also becomes x hours. X hours, I travel at a speed of 60 miles per hour. If x hours I travel at a speed of 60 miles per hour, how much distance I have travelled? 60x miles. Remaining half of the distance I travel at 40 miles per hour. So what is the distance? 40x miles. What is the total distance I travelled? 60x miles plus 40x miles is 100x miles. Total distance is 100x. What's the total time? X hours, x hours. So total time taken is 2x hours. So mean speed is 50 miles per hour. So we understood the concept of mean speed or average speed. We learned that there are 4 variations that normally come in any test that you write on average speed or mean speed. The 4 variations are: when I travel different distances at different speeds, when I travel different distances at different speeds, average mean speed is always total distance travelled by total time taken. The second variation, from A to B, one direction I go at a speed of a kilometers, return direction I come back at a speed of b kilometers, average speed is 2ab by a plus b, where a and b are the speeds. Third variation of the problem, third type of a problem or question that comes is, I travel half the distance at a speed of a miles per hour, remaining half of the distance at a speed of b miles per hour, mean speed is 2ab by a plus b again. When I travel a certain distance, half the time at a speed of a miles per hour, remaining half of the time at a speed of b miles per hour, mean speed is a plus b by 2. So this is the concept of mean speed. I hope you have understood. Please send us your feedback or any suggestions to our email ID promaccoaching@gmail.com. Please keep watching, provide your suggestions to us and let us know how this session is. Thank you very much. See you again.